Zach Sang and the gang.
Oh, Zach Sang and the gang, baby. We're live on your radio. A little early today because we're joined in the studio by a new friend of mine, Al Calderon from the X Factor,
man?
yo. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
I'm feeling good. How you
Can
feeling
everyone
over
in the
there?
other room clap?
Oh, yeah,
Jesus, there's like 15 of you.
I'll clap.
Make yourself freaking
I have a
useful.
loud enough clap.
And
that
Shelly's waving.
radiate.
Shelly, shut up. Thank you.
She wasn't talking. She was waving. Well, now I'm going to talk.
Oh, goodbye.
Hi.
Oh, Hannah's here too. Hello, Hannah. Turn your mic on.
Oh, I can't.
No,
There we go.
There you go. Hi, Hannah. How are
Hey,
you?
good. How are you?
I'm great. We did. Jason
there we
Derulo
go.
was just in here before you.
I know. I'm sitting in the same seat.
You're
That's
sitting in the same
bizarre.
seat, which is cool. But you, my friend, you're some serious success.
Thank
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have some good stuff going on. The X Factor did it right for you.
Thank you.
So far.
So far.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even think that I would make it to, audition for this thing. Like, it was insane. It was insane.
Tell me about the process. Can you at least talk to me about the process?
I could definitely talk to you about the process. I auditioned back in April.
Okay.
Like the preliminaries, basically.
Yeah.
And then got the call to audition for, the Nassau Coliseum.
Cool.
When I auditioned in June. And then it just kind of went from there.
Now, I've known your name for so long. Like I have.
Have you?
No, we know
Yeah.
we know a ton of mutual people.
Yeah.
Whether it's Ariana or
Right.
Graham Phillips or Liz or Aaron, and I'm sure Eamon. I can
Or
come
the
up with
entire 13th musical
the
cast.
entire 13 musical cast. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people in between too. That we have mutual friends. So I've heard your name for a while.
Right.
I felt like, and do you feel the same way that you were just waiting for your time?
Yeah, and it's really funny because somebody said to me that we're kind of like the new generation of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like
true.
that. Like everyone's just gonna like bud from somewhere, and eventually,
And
because they're all talented kids. you know?
everybody is super talented.
Like, there's no one bad person in the show. So
Now, did you feel like this was your time? Do you still think that this is your time?
yeah, man. I mean, I feel like that I worked so hard at it, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, why not give it a shot and see where it goes,
Isn't that crazy, though?
dude?
Do you-
It's insane.
Because I know how hard you work. You work at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I was there. I worked at a grocery store.
Yep.
Like, you wait and you pay your dues, you pay your dues, you pay your
Absolutely.
dues. And I feel like it sucks. Do you know what I mean? Because you're equally as talented as somebody.
Right, and I'm cleaning windows
Yeah.
at like my restaurant. I'm like, hey
And
guys.
it's like, Ariana and Max, I'm equally as talented as you, but, it was your time before mine.
right.
I mean, that sucks.
Yeah.
Really. Let's
No,
be
I mean-
honest.
Okay, yeah, it does. It's not. I'll be straight up. It does. It's awful, but it's just everything's about timing. So
Yeah.
I feel like if something would have happened a few years ago, that I wouldn't have ever been able to do the X Factor, and then I wouldn't be here with you right now. So,
Exactly.
there
Wow.
it is.
That's incredible. Because you've done pilots for shows and you've
Yeah,
done
I
things.
did. I did a pilot for Nickelodeon like 4 years ago. Now?
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry that you were even dragged in there.
But it was a good experience. It was like the first film thing that I did, I think. So
That's
it
cool.
was really cool.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
And then you realize who they are. No, but I mean, that's crazy. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
we were talking before, people come out of the woodwork when you experience success.
Oh my God, I know.
Because I feel like, people thought of you. Do you feel like people thought of you as that guy who did 13, did a pilot for Nickelodeon, and then just went to go, wash windows at a restaurant?
Yeah.
But now they're all coming.
That's exactly what it is. And then they're like, oh, wait, you're like famous now.
Oh,
and I still don't think that I am. And like people like stare at me and they're like, they do a double take. And I'm like, are you looking at me? Like, is it me? that
It's
you're
your
looking at?
time.
You know?
How crazy is that?
Crazy.
Wow.
I'm still bugging out. I mean, the response from social media is crazy. Like,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
you're
like
following on
I have like
Twitter.
79,000 followers on Twitter.
But
in
but please
less
say
than 2
what
weeks.
you started with to what
I
you
started.
have now.
I started with 3,000, not less than,
Yeah,
like 2,800
nothing.
before I aired.
Yeah.
I checked my phone. It went to 28,000 out of nowhere.
But I think, I was talking to our mutual friend, and that's what makes you so special is that so many people audition for these shows, right? And I'm a huge fan of the
Yeah.
X Factor. People audition for the shows, they get success from the show, they get popular, but they don't really ride that success. They don't monetize it the proper way.
Right.
You cannot win the X Factor, and you can still be set up. You cannot even make it, further in the show, for all I know, but you could still ride the success that you've garnered and that you've kind of, gathered just from that one airing. You've only been on TV once.
Yeah.
You got a following. You have a fan base now.
But only from like 5 minutes of TV.
5 minutes of fame, but I'm hoping that it's going beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, I want more than 5 minutes.
But you can ride it.
Maybe like an hour.
I had an hour once. It sucks.
Man.
I'm now down to like 60 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm back down. But dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's just how fast.
Yeah.
How fast that it happened. It's not even like obviously it's the amount, but it's really how quickly.
Yeah.
I did not realize that it would radiate that quickly. I really didn't.
Demi Lovato took I watched your audition a few times. I don't watch the show live on TV, but I go back on YouTube because they post all the auditions.
Yeah.
And I only like the good ones. I hate the bad ones. And
Did you see the girl that did the one off her phone?
Yeah, I couldn't do.
It was awesome.
But
wonderful.
But then you had the lady, the Subway singer.
Oh.
And she had the music. Then Simon said, "No, get rid of the music." And then it was incredible.
She just nailed it.
Then you had the girl who did the Whitney Houston song, I believe, in Atlanta, Georgia. Did you hear that one?
Which one?
She was crazy good. She did "I Will Always Love You," and she was insane. And
Ashley.
her mom died.
Yeah.
And
She's a really cool girl too.
She's so
really
good.
nice.
So
Yeah,
you know
she's
all
awesome.
these people.
Yeah, I mean, we've all met and stuff like that and hung out there, and they're awesome. They're awesome.
You
Why are you
connected
looking at me like
dots
that?
without connecting dots, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm connecting dots in my brain.
Saying.
Well, what do you think of the competition? Because I feel like this season of the X Factor has some serious competition
It's
on there.
stiff, man. It is stiff. There's some good people.
Yeah.
There are some good people.
You had the kid that looked like Justin Bieber with the hair. He was pretty good.
Which one? There's so many people that I can't even keep track.
I forget
sometimes.
his name, but he had like a real soulful voice. He was young. I forget where he's from. But do you worry about the competition?
Yes and no, but I feel like that it's important to focus on yourself, because then when you're about other people, then I'm not.
It could throw you off.
Yeah, exactly. So I try to focus on myself, but of course, I'm human, so you second guess yourself a lot of the time. But I also learn from them too at the same time.
Do you even want to win? I feel like there's like a bad juju with the winner. I feel like the winner is never as successful as the people that followed
Do you
up.
even want to win the competition?
Of course I want to win. What are you saying?
I would say no.
Why?
You shouldn't win. You shouldn't want to win.
Why?
I'm telling you, I study these shows all the time. You shouldn't want to win. The winner is never successful, except for like the few cases in American Idol.
Can I be the change of the success?
I mean, maybe, but like you could be super freaking maybe. But like could you even name the past winners? Melanie Amaro.
I can. You can?
Yeah. Sadly, she had one song.
You can.
Never played it on the radio.
Okay.
Who else? Rachel Crow's pretty successful.
Rachel Crow, but she didn't win.
She didn't win. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Who else won the X
Tate
Factor?
Stevens.
Oh, Jesus. My lamp is more relevant than Tate Stevens, dude.
Oh, that was so
on.
mean.
But it's totally accurate. I'm telling you, winners get, like, The Voice.
Yeah.
Cassidy Pope, did she win?
She
Yeah, she
did
won.
win.
But who? Victor Cologne? Who was the other one? You're a voice pro,
Javier.
too.
Oh,
Javier Cologne.
Javier.
He was a voice winner. Where did he go?
Nowhere.
Thank you.
Should I bring up Kelly Clarkson?
Okay,
'Cause I
that's
love
American
her.
Idol. Different beast.
She's great.
Different beast. Phil Phillips is an exception.
I just wanted to name
Carrie
You
Kelly
should
Underwood.
just get like number 5, and then you'll
No.
be good.
You can
So
even go, like,
so I should just tell them now. Just be like,
Yeah.
I want number 5.
I want to be.
Keep me to
fifth.
number 5.
Wasn't
and that's it. And I'll
Daughtry
bow
fifth on
out.
American
I'll bow
Idol?
out
Think
gracefully
of
at 5.
Ruben Studdard and Justin Guarini, and they're not successful.
Well, Justin Guarini didn't win.
Clay Aiken, he won, didn't he?
Clay Aiken was relevant for a
or
while.
no, who won? Ruben Studdard won.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruben won.
Oh, Clay Aiken's more relevant than Ruben Studdard,
true.
and that's saying something,
That's
man.
true too.
Like, what is that saying?
Oh.
But maybe I could be the change. Of
Yeah.
that. That's what
I
I'm
hope
hoping.
so.
That's
He's
what
the
I'm hoping.
exception.
But either way, you're going to be insanely successful. I feel like
hope
this
so.
was just the time that you need.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also like so excited of the exposure of it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in the competition, going forward. I'm grateful that I got to, that people got to see me and that got to share, because it's hard to get your name out there, by yourself.
There's nothing better than TV.
Nothing better.
Yeah, I mean, radio's up there, but TV definitely wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd rather have people see your face than anything else.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's crazy. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
don't let the douchebags, come back in. The people who like won't even text you because they'll all come crawling back eventually. You
They
know.
will.
And they're gonna be like, "Yo, can we hang out and do
It's
a
gonna-
collab together or
Yeah.
something?"
You wanna work on my album? I'm at the studio right now.
And
You
then I'll
wanna
be like,
come
"How
over?"
much?"
And it's gonna be a lot of girls too that you like went to school with. They're gonna want to date you. Now.
Yeah, has that happened
Don't
yet?
do it.
No, surprisingly not.
Really?
What?
Surprisingly not. I mean, I have a
Oh,
lot
well,
of
no.
like. It's hard to keep up with my feed sometimes. Like I can't even see
Yeah.
and keep up with who's tweeting me. Like I try and do it
The tweets.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like I try and answer almost everybody or like acknowledge people, and they're like, "You don't love me because I'm ugly, isn't it?" No, that's not it.
It's probably.
I love
it.
everyone pretty and
Or ugly.
Or you're all accepted. You're on Twitter.
oh man.
No, but I'm so happy for you because I've heard
Thank you.
such incredible things for so long,
Thank you.
and like this was it. And did you think that this was going to be it?
No, I mean, I'm an actor too, so
Yeah.
I was like thinking that maybe my acting would,
Be
scratch the
it.
surface, and I guess just X Factor came before it, and I'm lucky.
Now,
that it came before.
why didn't you think X Factor was it? Was it more because you've gone into things thinking that this was going to be it for me, and then
No,
it kinda
and
just
honestly,
gives you the middle finger?
I auditioned for it because it was so close to my house. Like it was 45 minutes away from my
Yeah,
house.
kinda
and
worth it.
they never go to Long Island for anything. Like it's
Yeah.
always Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's always like big cities like Pittsburgh or like.
but they've always gone. X Factor
the
always goes to
Izod
Long
Center,
Island.
like really far places from my house.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really cool that it came like to Long Island because
Yeah.
they've never seen that.
So then why would you not go? You
Exactly.
Know?
Like I was like, all right. Somebody said they were like, it's dangerously close to you. So
it's
and then
worth the trip.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It is
definitely
worth the trip. How
Yeah.
long was the line?
Funny story about my registration. My mom had food poisoning, ironically,
Ooh.
and we were driving and pulling in, and she wasn't feeling so well. And there's a hotel behind the Coliseum, and so she walked to the hotel to use the bathroom, and I, drove and parked the car, and she finished before I was there, and she got to be first in line for registration.
Wow.
So things happen for a reason.
So you didn't even have to wait online.
No, we had to wait.
Oh.
But
You were
we were
first.
first in line. And that I'm never first in line for anything. Like I'm always like a day late and $1 short. Like always.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it was a sign. It was totally a
I
sign.
still don't think you should win. You should come close.
All right.
Don't win. It's a bad juju,
That's what I'm
man.
gonna tell them.
No, it's a bad
I'm gonna tell them
vibe.
that.
I just don't want to win.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put it out there.
What do you think of the judges?
They're awesome.
You have Demi,
They're awesome.
Kelly, Simon. Who's the other one? Paula?
Paulina.
Paulina.
Sorry.
Paulina. Pow pow.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
For some reason, Tate Stevens came to mind. But, no, sorry. No,
No, she's awesome. She's
no, she
really
seems
cool.
super nice, and she
She's
gives really great
awesome.
feedback on the
She's
show.
Awesome. She's awesome.
She's great. I mean, who's your favorite? Do you have one?
My favorite's Kelly.
Kelly?
Not because she loved my eyes or anything. But
Yeah, she did. She was
she
into
did.
you.
She did. First thing, and I'm like, oh, Kelly Rowland. Thinks
I would
I'm
have
attractive.
melted if Kelly
Oh, I
Rowland
did.
told me that.
I did. I don't think my smile could have gotten any bigger.
No,
by the
you
way.
were. You were
And
flustered.
probably on TV, like it got even more bigger.
It just looked cheesier.
Yeah. So I like literally smiling from ear to ear.
How about Demi? She's nice.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She was so cool. She was so cool, and she blushed a little.
Yeah, she was into it.
She,
I don't.
anything.
I don't think she likes me.
Why not?
I don't know. We had an interview.
could anyone not like you?
We've had a few. That's what I said.
I feel like we're best friends already.
I know.
I do. I feel it.
Thank you. Tell Demi Lovato that.
I will
Like,
next time.
Right? Like she wasn't vibing me. Who was with me? Dan was. Was she not vibing me? No, she wasn't vibing me. She just wasn't like. She wasn't having. I tried.
That's all right.
She wasn't having me.
But you have that charm.
Thank
You
you.
have that charm.
She clearly didn't think so.
Obviously not. She wasn't feeling me.
Do you think that he has the charm though?
No answer.
Keep in mind, Hannah's only
At
been
least
here.
you got me on your team.
Hannah's only been here for 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even 24.
I haven't seen the charm yet.
All right.
It comes out. I'm really good.
It
man.
comes out.
So we get hashtag Zach's charm. Going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're very
gosh.
big on the trending.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Like
people-
that was on my bucket list, man. Like to trend on Twitter. Like, and I was like, that would never happen. Never happen. A year ago, I would have laughed in your face if they were like, you're gonna be trending on Twitter next year this time. I would have totally laughed in your face. But 5 days in a row.
That's crazy.
awesome.
Like what?
That's
What?
wild.
Wild.
I think you stand a good chance of winning. Just rig it at the last minute.
Right at the last.
Just
second.
like don't win. Don't
I'll,
win.
I'll tell them to not vote for me.
Yeah, bad juju.
Yeah.
Are you nervous to move forward in the competition?
Yeah, mainly because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just excited to have made it this far and like made it past, the first round. So I'm really excited for everybody to see the show unfold. They're doing some new things with it, which is really cool. So it'll keep people, guessing.
How many more weeks of auditions?
I have no idea.
I
know just as much as everybody else does.
I love the auditions.
The auditions are awesome.
They're my favorite part.
They're the best.
And I love seeing the raw talent come in there. Because X Factor, I feel like you guys get some of the greatest auditions ever.
Yeah, the thing that I like about the X Factor is that they don't do you up immediately. They don't put you with a live band immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're working with a track, which is great, but you show the growth.
Yeah.
There is a growth there. There's not like, live band coming at you in your face. There's, you have a track and you're just singing by yourself,
Would
like
you
no
go
crazy
and
lady.
change anything about your audition?
I think that I would change the rendition of the song just a little bit. And, just kind of bring it back to the old-timey roots. But otherwise, I mean...
You wouldn't change the song or anything?
No, I was actually going to choose a different song. I was going to choose Let's Get It On.
Great song.
My dad...
Probably more noticeable.
more known.
Yeah.
But my dad, ironically, he sent me, a newspaper article, and it was the wrong newspaper article. It was about an X Factor thing, like when they were coming, and he was so excited. And I clicked on the wrong article, and I read it, and it said a girl sang Let's Get It On. So, like, literally last second, I was like, I need to change my song because they're probably going to compare it to this girl's.
Yeah, it's been done already.
And
you
like,
want to do something
yeah, exactly.
new.
I didn't want people to hear, the same, like Adele. Like I didn't want to, like nobody sang Sarah Smile on there, which is really cool.
Yeah, I never heard that.
And a lot of younger people are like going on to Hall & Oates' original song and being like, X Factor brought me here. So
that's cool.
Bringing the younger generation to the Hall & Oates.
Now, you obviously have gone on auditions previously.
Yes.
This audition comparing to the other ones, obviously more pressure, or did you go into it like anything else?
Different. But I mean, I always get nervous before singing auditions rather than acting, only because with acting you can do like, 2-3 more takes.
Yeah.
But with singing, it's just like you need to be on point at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, more pressure, yeah, absolutely. But I think that I wasn't nervous. I was just overly excited. So
Okay.
there was a difference. But I mean, and my mouth was so dry. I had like the dry mouth, and I was like, but I mean, because I'm singing in front of like people that have been growing up. Like I've been watching Simon forever.
Exactly.
And he's intimidating. Just
yeah,
his face is intimidating.
Yeah, his like, the way that he studies you, and you don't know if he's gonna like you or
I'd
not.
be so scared.
Dude.
You can't read him.
No, and the fact that he loved my performance.
He
was
said some great
phenomenal.
things. He said there's time for you in the industry, right?
I almost lost. I almost fell over.
I mean, that's
almost fell
huge.
over.
That's a big deal.
Simon Cowell.
That's
Cowell.
promising for the
Simon
rest of the
Cowell.
competition.
Right?
Again, connecting dots.
Again,
I'm a huge
can't
fan.
say much.
I'm a huge fan of the show. Let's take a few phone calls. 888-515-9224 is the phone number. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Maina?
Hello, Mana. So you're on with Al. What's your question?
What got him into singing?
Oh, that's a really good question. Actually, I would sit in front of my TV. My mom would tell me, and I would watch Barney and like dance around and sing and stuff. And I'd be in the back seat of her car, like just jamming out.
And that was it?
Yeah, and that was it, man. Just music in general got me going.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Zach, second the gang. Who's this?
This is Megan.
Hello, Megan. You're on with Al. What's your question?
Who inspired you to start singing?
Definitely, Michael Jackson was like my biggest influence growing up. And of course, my mom, my biggest supporter ever.
You had said, I think that was the most emotional thing about your audition was your family was
My
really
family,
there supporting
man.
you.
I love my sister, my dad, my mom, my stepmom. Like, we're just all really close, which I'm really lucky to have
Yeah,
because
that's awesome.
and the support.
Those are the non-douches
Yeah,
who will text
they're
you
the best.
even if you're
My
not
dad
on
will
the
be
X
like,
Factor.
my mom will be like, make sure you eat dinner tonight.
Yeah.
So like, they don't care.
Oh.
But the thing is, you're still working at the restaurant.
Yes, sir. Because we're on a little bit of a break, so I can't tell you much. You're trying to rip things
Does
out
that
of me.
suck that you still have to go to work at the restaurant?
Yes and no. Yeah, because I really want to be on stage forever.
Yeah.
just bring a sleeping bag and just sleep.
It's
on
keeping it real, though.
But yeah, exactly.
You're going back home. You're
Right.
working at the
And,
restaurant.
and it's funny because people are recognizing me. They're like, "Oh wait, you were on the X Factor," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." But like, it still takes a second to process.
Yeah.
It still takes a second.
Is it scary to know that as fast as this all came in, it can go away and you can be back at that restaurant super fast?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I think that anybody would be scared to go back to their normal life because right now I don't feel normal.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
There was a point in my life that I was in between one radio show and working at Nickelodeon, and I would go into Food Town, and I was with my dad, and I grabbed an application to go back.
Right.
And I thought to myself, I didn't know about Nickelodeon or anything, and I said, I might have to go back and work at Food Town. And I grabbed the application. I filled the application out. Nobody knows this. I filled the whole application out. I was about to go back and hand it in.
Right.
And then I got the call about Nickelodeon where I got my first gig for them.
Oh, so bye.
And
Bye,
I
Food Town.
did.
No more Food Town.
This is my second time back.
Oh,
I
nice,
quit to do
nice.
radio, and then I got fired. No, I kind of
So
left.
how was it going back?
Well, I never went back. I was
Oh.
about to.
Different one.
Yeah, it was scary. Like that, like to know that like you're gonna go back and I'm gonna go back out like I used to, and shovel carts and clean toilets like the old days.
Oh, how are the toilets?
Oh my God, you don't want to know, man. You don't even want to know.
Just
See, I couldn't do it. I couldn't
traumatizing.
do it.
Dude, I like raw and
They asked me to clean the bathroom at
vegetables.
the restaurant, and I'm like,
Maybe later.
maybe tomorrow.
See, I wasn't that kind of employee. I was like the best employee where I was like whatever they needed, like I'd carry everybody's bags out to their car. Like I was the greatest. And then when I quit for the first time, the guy goes, Zach, I don't think you're cut out to be in the grocery industry. And then I handed him my hat with my name tag on it and I walked out. And that was sad.
But the grocery industry is not like this,
No, apparently it's very glamorous, Al.
I thought it
Okay,
was.
it's a big deal.
Okay, gotcha.
It's huge.
Gotcha.
888-515-9224 is the phone number. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Erica.
Hello, Erica. You're on with Al. What's your question?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man.
my
What's
gosh.
up, Erica?
Me and my little sister Heather drew you a picture. Do you have any place we can send it?
No. You can tweet it to me, and then, and then I'll save it on my phone.
Oh, because my cousin told me if I tweeted to you one more time, she was going to come to my house and throw my phone in the river.
Well, I hope that your phone doesn't go in the river. Make sure you tweet me again, and I will definitely be sure to look at your picture.
Just one more time.
Okay.
Just one more time.
Don't tell your
Or
cousin.
maybe 5 more. Don't tell your
Okay.
cousin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Zach, second the gang. Who's this?
Hi, I'm Erica.
Hello,
and-
Erica.
Hi, my question is, if you were to not have audition for X Factor and you were going to go to college, what would you kind of like pursue?
Great question, Erica.
Awesome. I actually attended college a year ago, so I was working towards music business because my parents were saying that, to get a music degree, there's really no, money in that. So I figured, what, let me join the business side of it.
Music business.
Music business.
Money in that.
Money in that.
Thank you, Erica. Phone lines are open. 888-515-9224. We're talking to who? Who's this?
Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. You're on with Al. What's your question?
Hi, Al. I want
What's up?
if you can follow me on Facebook.
Oh, I definitely can.
Why don't you do this, Sarah, so it's super easy for everybody if you just tweet them right now, and then I'll hit it up, okay?
I should tweet right now my Facebook name.
Yes.
But there's a lot of users with my name. How would you know which one's mine?
Describe your face in 5 seconds. Go.
Or say that you spoke to me.
Yeah. Don't worry. Why does he follow you on Twitter, and then you can DM it to him?
Okay, fine. And Al, I'm so happy you sang the song Sarah Smile, 'cause my name is Sarah, and you made me smile.
Oh, thank you.
Making dreams come true.
I'm glad that I can make you smile, Sarah.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye, Sarah. Zach, second the gang. Who's this?
Hi, this is Danielle and Alyssa.
Hello, Danielle and Elizabeth. What's your question for Al?
If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would you bring with you?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd definitely bring my iPod so that I could, listen to music. I'd bring Wi-Fi so I could download new music.
I don't think it works that way.
I don't
but
know if you can
Yeah.
bring
No, I think I
Wi-Fi
could do
to the
that. I
deserted
think I could
island.
do that.
No,
I think I
it
can
doesn't
do
work. No,
So,
but
so
keep
do I have
going.
to choose a different second item?
Yes.
I
No.
mean, you do
All right.
you.
And do me.
Do
me.
you.
And then a whole bunch of food because I'm always hungry.
Again, it doesn't work that way.
That's like multiple items.
Yeah, you can live on that island then.
Okay, so then just like
food and
chicken.
Wi-Fi,
So chicken. I'll just bring a whole bunch of chicken. That's one item. That's one item.
Yeah, I guess chicken, uncooked chicken, cooked chicken.
No,
we
cooked chicken,
we won't
definitely.
specify. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you, Al. You're hot.
Right back at you. Thank you.
Her friend goes, "You're hot."
Right at the end.
Does that happen often?
Oh, so often. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's-
Thank you for the compliment.
Doesn't happen here, so you're great. Zach and the gang. Who's this?
Hi, Rosalina.
Hi, Rosalina. What's your question for Al?
You're so cute.
Thank you.
Again, something we never get said here.
Yeah.
She
agreed.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She agreed with you.
What do you look for in a girl, and would you ever date a fan?
Oh. I definitely look for. I'm a big smile person because I'm always smiling.
Smile.
Oh, awesome.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Awesome.
Did you pierce your nipples?
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Oh my God! I'm getting tweets that you
Oh, my
pierce your
Lord.
nipples.
You know,
Well, I know people.
I
out
felt
there-
angsty.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why does what?
It was just one day. It was one day, and I grabbed a few.
Do
of
you
my
want to see
friends.
his nipples?
Can we see it?
Oh my Lord! Am I flashing everybody right
Yeah.
now?
Hold on,
Yeah.
stand up.
Oh man. Okay, I'm standing.
Heather's
Let me stand
so
up.
into the
Get my
pierced
headphones
nipples.
down. Here we go.
I just want to see
Here
it.
is.
Oh my God! Why?
Did that hurt?
Why? They're
I just
they're
want to listen. Did you see his
multicolored.
abs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
I just wanted to see his abs. Sorry.
What was that, Shelly?
No,
Yeah.
it was painful. I would never. Don't ever do that.
Somebody
anyone.
hit me up using the hashtag #AlCal on ZSTG. You can use that hashtag as well. They're called Al's Nipples on Twitter. Is that truth? Is there truth to when you pierced your nipples you cried?
No, actually, when I got them pierced, there was no sound that came out of my mouth. I don't think that I could open my mouth any wider than I did.
Why? I don't get why
I don't
people
know,
pierce
man.
their nipples.
Well,
I know
I don't
people who
know.
do it. What,
I
Shelly?
have a question. So, like, you know, do you get extra like sensations?
They are actually. They're sensitive.
Yeah?
They're really sensitive.
Like in a good way?
I mean, my friends tease me all the time, and they like pinch them, and then that's not a good.
I
way,
mean,
so.
okay. So my question is like, does it eventually go from pain to feeling really awesome? And I'm only asking because like I've always. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I probably should not bring this up, but like I just wonder, like, because you're sticking something through a really sensitive area, like I
Pleasure.
Wonder,
Well,
Yes.
I know girls who get them done for that reason.
Yeah,
But I
I mean,
can't
I
imagine that'd
didn't
be
get them done for
pleasurable.
that reason. I got them done for the way that they looked. I don't know.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't.
How
I didn't
often
get
do you
them
show
Added
people your
bonus.
nipples?
done.
I mean, I guess if you
anyone
look
knows,
like you often.
if anyone knows, if anyone asks, as in right now.
So it's a conversation starter. Hey, you want to look at my
Hey,
pierced
you want to
nipples?
just that's what I do when I first
that is
meet
a
people.
conversation starter,
My name,
actually.
I'm like, hey, I'm Al Calderon, and you want to see my nipples? That's my-
Oh, and the
that's
weather was so nice. The weather
I
was
got
so
those on my
good.
By the
nipples.
way, do you like nipple piercings?
Oh
Do you
my
find
God.
that girls are attracted to those?
You're-
It's actually really funny.
Are you trying to get
because-
your boyfriend to get his nipples
because
pierced?
I showed someone them because they grabbed me, but like not in a weird way, but and they like felt, and I was like, oh, and they were like, what do you have there? And I was like, oh, nothing, just whatever. So she was like,
Just nipple
so I told her
piercings.
that I had them pierced, and she was like, oh my God, let me see, and like she like melted like putty in my hands. I was like, oh Lord.
Question: how do these people have pictures of your nipple piercings?
Probably.
Where do you post
Instagram.
these nipple? You post nipple?
No,
pictures?
like if I'm at the beach with my friends or something like
Oh.
that, or like. I
You
don't-
couldn't pay
I don't.
me
I don't
enough
like to.
money
I don't
to
like to go to the beach fully clothed. So
Oh, I wear actually a bathrobe.
it's a
like-
full on like zoot suit.
And
Yeah.
Zach, we all appreciate that. Thank you.
888
Inappropriate.
Things are happening.
515-9224 is the phone number. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Jalen.
Hello, Jalen.
What's up?
What's your question for Al, who has his nipples pierced?
Good Lord.
Oh, well, that's attractive. No.
Oh. See, we have a winner. Someone
Obviously,
likes
I
them.
feel like if I got my nipples pierced, like the nipples piercing would get lost. Like it just goes. I don't know where
Yeah,
it goes.
I agree.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
It gets sucked in somewhere that it doesn't belong.
Couldn't find him.
I'd get tetanus or
Yeah.
something. What's your question?
Okay, well, we auditioned like the same place, #swag, but
Of course, yeah, hashtag swag. Yeah.
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 And like, do you have any advice for me? Because I didn't make it through past the first round.
It's okay. Hashtag swag.
It's all right. Hashtag swag. That's what you got to go in as. No, I mean, I definitely don't give up. Jack, stop laughing. I'm trying to give advice here.
I never like your grandma died. Hashtag swag.
I'm trying to give great advice here, Zach. Come on. No.
I have a flesh-eating disease. # swag. Like, who throws it into conversation? Carry on. You keep going.
Okay. No, I advise you not to give up and keep practicing as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
But most importantly, never give up.
As long as you have swag, you
As
can
long as you have
rule the
hashtag
world.
swag, you're good.
Yeah.
If you have #swag,
Just
you're all right.
bring it.
You
Just
should put
bring-
#swag on your shirt next time you go in.
Yeah,
Just bring it.
do something.
Yeah. Or draw it on your forehead.
Tweet that. Tweet a picture. #swag.
Hashtag swag.
swag.
Thank you for giving the call in.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. 888-515-9224. Hello, who's this? Hello.
Hi, it's Mariana.
Mariana, what a great name. What's your question for Al?
Oh, well, first I just want to say I love you so much.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
My question is, which X Factor judges team do you want to be in?
I would definitely want to be mentored by Simon. He's the man. I mean, he's discovered probably the biggest boy band ever that you probably know.
Yeah, not Paulina?
Not. I mean, I would be grateful to work with any of them, though. Honestly,
They're all huge names.
Yeah, it's all a good opportunity.
and they've been in the business for so long, so it's not like that. I'm like, darn.
Yeah.
But
You don't really lose either way.
I would love to work with Simon.
Very cool.
But I mean, I'm a huge Demi Lovato fan and Kelly Rowland fan. And
Yes, Shelley.
I think it's an interesting question, though, because Simon is the only one that's not an artist. So I don't know. In some sense, I'd probably also want to go with Simon just because he.
This question wasn't geared towards you. This is more to Al.
I just thought about it because, like,
Okay, please.
if I don't right, like
If
all of,
Shelley made it
in a
through.
sense, you're sort of competing with all of the other mentors. In a sense,
that is true.
I don't know. Simon only makes money if you win.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you kind of want him.
You kind of want to
So-
go with Simon.
His show only thrives if he wins.
Zach, second the gang. Who's this? Hello?
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 Hey.
Hey.
What's your question for Al?
Okay. Wait, I just lost the
She can't even breathe.
It's okay.
She's so excited.
Breathe. Relax.
Okay.
She just
She hung up on me.
Oh, she's so upset that she just hung up on herself.
Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
Zach, second the gang. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's your question for Al?
Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush is actually Zach interviewed her.
Who?
Adrienne Bailon.
Oh, that's a random one. She's
That's
coming back.
I love her.
She's coming back on the show October 14th.
Bring
you can
me.
come.
Bring
yeah,
me.
of course.
Bring me.
She's literally here
Bring
October
me.
14th at 5 o'clock.
I'm coming.
Yeah, you're more than
I'm
invited.
just not even gonna tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're more than invited. Really, that's a random
Oh, thanks
one.
for sharing.
her.
We're gonna put it on the calendar and let
It
us
was.
know.
It just was confirmed today. It's October 14th. We have like 3 weeks. Jesus. What?
By the way, I just
That's your
found out.
birthday?
We just found out that you were coming in like
Hello?
an hour, like a day ago.
Hey,
Oh,
we,
nice.
we have somebody on the phone right now,
Oh,
Shelley.
sorry.
Someone more important. But yeah, any other questions?
I just want to say I love you and
Thank you.
thank you for following me on Twitter. It meant a lot. So, yeah.
You're welcome.
I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Well, thank you for giving a call in. Great question.
Hello?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. I'm getting a whole bunch of questions. Hashtag AlCal on ZSTG, and they want to know what's your fandom name. Have you come up with one? Picked one?
We need. I personally felt like that it would be like so self-indulgent to be like, hey, call me this.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can't
what you
do
guys
that.
are.
You
called.
need to let them
I think
do
that
it.
everybody needs to. But I kind of wanted to ask you. What do you think?
Well, you have options, right? What
I
are some-
do.
What are some
we
of
have
the
some options.
What are people throwing
We
around?
have Calderonics, and then we have Calderonis, which kind of sounds like macaroni.
What about
Yeah.
just the Cal drones? Like drones? Like Cal drones.
Oh.
Right? Wouldn't that work? Does that work?
that
Thank you.
Heather coming through on something.
I'm
here.
going to tweet it right now. No, I'm just kidding.
And
To
then we
all my
have like
200 followers.
Alcalians, which is like
Yeah.
like aliens, like we're taking
Yeah.
over the universe.
I don't like that one that much.
Okay, all right. Speak your mind.
Hannah's
that
on. You know,
Speak your mind.
when I tell you I hate something, I'm very nice about it. Hannah,
She
on the
hated
other
it. She
that
hand,
one.
hated it.
jeez.
Worst
She's
thing
no
ever.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not invite her to a party. Just kidding. You're invited.
Because a lot of people are liking Calderonics, and like people are like putting that as their thing. so-
Calderonics.
I mean,
I like the C. It's nice.
the hard.
I don't know. That's a
What
hard.
do you think, sir?
I don't. You know, I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, there's so much pressure right now. I like the. What do you think of the
The k-
Alder?
How do you spell that?
Calderonics.
Calderonics. Yeah.
Thoughts?
Thoughts?
Calderonics is good. Calderonics, it's fun. It's catchy.
Heather, thoughts?
I still like the Caldrones because I made it up.
Caldrone is pretty cool.
I
But I
like
feel
the
like then
drones.
that's saying my last name wrong.
How do you say your last name?
Calderon.
That's the Calderones? No, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. I'm going to leave now.
I'd ask Shelly her opinion. Shelly, what do you think?
I think it should just be the aliens.
See, that's another thing.
I
that we
like it.
explore.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like aliens, like, you know what?
Yeah,
We're gonna
like-
take over like an alien.
Yeah, like the
but,
alienation.
Yeah. I
That's
love
Oh, that's kind of
Shelly making yourself useful. Coming through in the home stretch.
Alienation. That's
Coming
it.
through
I'm
in the
gonna
home
clap.
stretch, baby.
Bang.
Where was this 4 years ago?
I save the best for last.
Shelly, I love you, and I just met you.
Yay, sweet. So you can totally tweet me like all the time and
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you shameless promoter! You
Yeah, of
Twitter
course.
whore!
Wait, can I just say that our intern is actually answering the phones, and some of the listeners who are calling for you are thinking that you're him, and he's like, "Thank you so much for supporting. It means so much." It's awesome.
That's
So
amazing.
you're being really nice to your fans right now.
Diobi, thanks for coming
Awesome.
through.
Awesome,
Nice ego
man.
boost. Let's take one
Great.
more phone call. Zach, second the gang. Who's this?
This is Val.
Val, what's your question?
If you could have like a dream concert, who would be performing?
Oh, that's a really good question. Do they have to be alive?
It could be dead or alive.
Oh, awesome. Justin Timberlake, probably, definitely, without a doubt, in my mind. Stevie Wonder, and probably Michael Jackson. Those
That's
are,
pretty
like,
good.
The top three.
That's a good
That'd be a
lineup.
good. That would be a good lineup.
I mean, Shelly's offended that you didn't include her in that lineup, but
And
she'll
Shelly.
get over it.
And Shelley.
No, I'd love to see that show. Actually, that'd be amazing.
You're actually too big for that show, I think.
Your nipples are too big for that show.
My what?
Your nipples.
Oh,
Dude, you haven't seen my nipples. My nipples could possibly might look great with the piercings.
Ew.
You've never.
let's go. We'll go together.
Okay, hell no! I'll cry. Oh my God. Oh, this was a good one. At XOOK on Twitter, she just hit me up. She used the hashtag Alcal on ZSTG. She says, I think it should be called the Alcalholics. That's really clever.
But I feel that's so clever. But then I feel like that would be promoting like underage drinking. Then.
Yeah,
a
you
little
can't
bit.
do that.
Yeah.
Really not into it.
Not feeling it. She likes
The
aliens.
alienation is totally legal. I mean, people from all ages can use it. You know, it's cool.
And it's actually really funny. In high school, we used to have to sign in and out of our classroom to use the bathroom,
Oh,
and
my
somebody
school too.
signed out as alcohol, and the teacher and al was in capitals and then cahol was in like lowercase letters, and the teacher thought it was me. I'm like, are you kidding me?
It was the pierced nipples.
Probably. That
They
was it.
scream badass.
She knew. She could see through it.
Al Calderon, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks
thank you
for
so
having
much
me,
for
man.
giving us cupcakes.
No problem.
I'll eat all of them.
Those look
You wanna
so
share one?
good.
Yeah, I'm down to freaking hell yeah. I'll eat anything that's put in front of my face. That's why I
Nice.
can't get pierced nipples. Thank you so much
Thank
for stopping
you,
by.
sir.
You were awesome. I really,
too.
you have big things coming. So
Thank you, man.
thank you for stopping by and
Thanks for
good
having
luck.
me.
And you're great, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Al Calderon,
Zach.
everybody. You gotta follow him on Twitter, all that good stuff. At
Yeah.
Al Calderon 2.
2.
Yeah, very nice. At Al Calderon 2. And you gotta watch him on the X Factor coming up soon. The auditions
Wednesdays
are
and Thursdays
on Fox.
on Fox.